Hey man, it's a story going around. 12-year-old suspended over a toy gun seen in a virtual class, bro. This is why I be saying like stuff go too far. Before I reported on it, on a girl got sent to juvenile for not doing her homework. Even though she was in the right, the teacher said she was in the right. The judge still sent her to jail. Y'all can check that video out. You know what I'm saying? This one even more trippier because now it's like invasion of privacy to a certain point. The boy was moving his toys out the way as such. And I'm just giving you some context. I ain't never seen no stuff like this. My screen just took over itself. But anyway, so he was like basically, glancing the gun over the screen to put it somewhere else. It's a green and black gun. It got the orange tip on it and everything. Instead of the teacher calling his parents that are there at the house, she calls the popo. Jay Dot in the crib. What is going on, man? What is going on? That please come to the crib. They talk to the parents. Then they talk, even though they knew it's a gun. The parents asked the school to show the video. They won't show the video, but the cops showed them the video. They like, we know that gun is a toy gun. Even though the cops know that it was a toy gun, they still gonna talk to this boy like he's just a menace to society, made the boy cry, and everything else. Not to mention the boy had ADHD. That's why I be saying, ain't no empathy training nowhere. It's a little boy. He's 12 years old. He played with guns. I played with guns. I had guns that looked real. But I was taught with responsibility, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Oh, boy, I thought you said something. But no, on me. So, like I started off with a BB gun. Well, actually, it was that Daisy airsoft gun. Y'all remember that where you could pump it? Click, clack, click, clack. Then I was busting bottles. Dad said you want to be responsible. Give here, he wrapped it around the pole. Clack, he broke it. Then I got a little older. Went right back to BB guns. With the CO2s. I had one of those just like a Glock. I'm talking about eventually to real pistols. My first real pistol was a 22 carbine. Then a 22 handgun. I had a 22 carbine, 22 handgun. Then I had a 38. You know what I'm saying? It was mine. And he taught me how to shoot and be responsible. You know what I'm saying? So just because kids got toy guns don't mean they can't be responsible or they're going to become criminals. Like, you got to teach them, like, what's real and what's not and how to handle stuff. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I mean? So in this though, that's not what went down, bro. They got alienated now. He done got suspended for 5 days, even though they know they're wrong in two aspects. They're wrong for not calling the parents and calling the cops to show up at these people's house without letting the parents know. They were recording the students without telling the parents have no knowledge. Now this has prompted me tomorrow, and I'm not lying, to ask my daughter's teacher, because she's doing virtual on an iPad. I wonder if they being recorded. Are they recording these Zoom sessions? Like, and if so, ain't you supposed to get parents' consent? You can't just do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on around. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that, bro. So it's all, hey man, Trey man, what's up, boy? Shout out to the channel, man. Shout out to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But that kind of really made me mad when I saw this story, because now you going over parents' heads trying to get a 12-year-old in trouble. First, in school, I remember a story a while back. It was a little white kid. He had a little bitty AK. It was like something a Lego man could hold. It was that little. And they tried to suspend him for that. And I was like, are you serious? But that was in school, and in school has its policies. How are you going to implement your school policies in my house? Like, seriously. You can't do that, bro. You're not going to be calling the police to my crib like that. Unless you see something like imminently happening, like being robbed or some stuff like that, bro. But it's getting out. It's just getting out of hand with teachers, and we all know where it stems them and come down from when they feel like they can do what they want. Even the school was talking bogus, bro. We stand by our rules, and we're gonna treat virtual. They said we're gonna treat the virtual learning the same way as if they were in school. So anyway, forget what the mom and dad was saying. We still gonna invade your crib if we want to. That's what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Right, man. That's what I'm saying. This is too much. Jay, I said I remember a story of the kid that got suspended for pointing a chicken tender at a teacher and saying "bang." Like, these are children, bro. Man, man, we're gonna take it downstairs, bro. I'm gonna run this story for you, and it just blew my mind. It just blew my mind that something as stupid as this. I'm talking about when you see the gun, bro. When you see the gun, you're gonna be like, dang, they blew that. You feel me? They blew that for real. Commercials,
Matt,
man.
do you recommend to everyone
Let them get their
to
money.
wait as
Let them
long
get
as
their
they
money.
can before drawing Social Security?
You know, everybody has heard
I'm
for
gonna
every
mute it,
1 year
though.
that you delay taking.
All right, we're gonna let it go. But y'all get what I'm saying, though. Like, it's only certain. You just can't do that, bro. You cannot invade people's households. These schools is going out of hand. You mad because I ain't let my kid come to school? It ain't make no sense. Like, my kid's school, right? I ain't gonna put the name out there, but I tell you like this, it makes no sense. All right, there we go, y'all.
An orange tip that led to Isaiah Elliott's 5-day suspension. The 12-year-old is a collector.
Now look, he collect guns, but them all Nerf guns, man. And his mom and dad teach him. He got them organized. That's how I know they teaching them about guns, bro. Little dude ain't dumb. He know about guns. You feel me? Real talk. Bro, what the hell going on? Oh, okay.
Collection of toy guns. But his parents never thought he'd be suspended because of a toy that never left his house.
He's in the comfort of his own home, and for the school to expect for there not to be any type of toys or anything around someone's home, it's pretty ridiculous.
Dad, Curtis Elliott, is furious, and so is his wife, Danny Elliott.
For them to go as extreme as suspending him for 5 days, sending the police out, having the police threaten to press charges against him because they want to compare the virtual environment to the actual in-school environment is insane.
What a teacher at Grand Mountain School near Colorado Springs noticed in a virtual class prompted the principal to call El Paso sheriff deputies. The problem solvers obtained the sheriff report, and it confirms the teacher said she assumed it was a toy gun, but was not certain.
If her main concern was his safety, a 2-minute phone call to me or my husband could have easily alleviated this whole situation to where I told them it was fake.
Neither parent
Facts.
knew the school was recording their
Facts.
son's virtual class, but now said the district refuses to provide the video.
This is the toy gun that he was playing with.
Deputies did show the video to Curtis, and he showed us exactly what he saw.
He was playing with the toy gun on this side of the couch. He picked it up, moved it like that to the other side of the couch. It just flashed across the school computer screen for maybe 1 or 2 seconds at the most.
It would have been a lot easier for me to understand if my son had made a threat.
Now they say their son has been traumatized by deputies telling their 12-year-old this could potentially lead to
Bruh.
criminal charges.
Just look at the picture. Tell me his daddy ain't training him up, man. That's what I'm saying. They so stupid, man.
In the future.
He was in tears when the cops came. He was just in tears and he was scared.
The Whitefield District Number 3 refused an interview request from the problem solvers, instead emailing a statement that reads in part, "We follow all school board policies, whether we are in-person learning or distance learning. We take the safety of all of our students and staff very seriously. Safety is always our #1 priority." But Isaiah's parents say safety was never a true issue, and suspending their
Right.
son, who has been diagnosed with ADHD, helps no one.
I definitely feel as if they crossed the line and they were extreme with their punishment, especially sending the police out and traumatizing my son and my family.
Now this afternoon, the parents tell me they're transferring Isaiah to a new school. The district says it won't be recording classes without parents' permission from now on. Tonight at 9.
All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, did y'all peep that? He snuck that at the end. They didn't talk about that none doing the whole expose, right? But he said, and they also gonna stop recording kids without the parents' permission. See what I'm saying? Like, that's big, believe it or not. You ain't supposed to be doing that, bro. You ain't supposed to be doing that. Shout out to the 14 that's in here, man. If y'all can't hit that like button for me. Man, that don't make no sense whatsoever. So how do they just gonna get away, bypass that, and also tell them basically we ain't gotta call you. We ain't gotta call you. That don't make no sense, man.
This is 50.